All right, this definitely was a tricky one to find. We are way up in northern Maine, July 5th of 2019, with my lovely daughter Haley. We want to welcome you to Katahdin National Monument. Let's go. It's a really difficult park to find. As soon as you get off the main road, you need to take this dirt road. And the dirt road's a tricky one because it's really not marked very well. This is the only dirt road that leads into the National Monument. And we went past the sign that you'll see right now that says this is a logging road, and that logging trucks have the right of way, and then it said National Park, no. I can interpret that in various ways, but we talked to the ranger at Baxter State Forest, and he said this is the road we take, and according to the map, it's the only way into the National Monument. So we're going to stay on this road until someone kicks us off. So what do you think about this bridge crossing?
If I didn't see a sign, I would say no way. But the limit's 20 tons, it says. So we're good.
I think so. We wanted to hike Bernard Mountain. That's that way up that hill. We obviously don't have time for that today. We're going to go left here, hit the loop trail. So here's the plan for today. I'd like to show you some of the stops that we're going to make at Katahdin National Monument. Then we'll break away. We'll show you our brief trip to nearby Baxter State Park. And then we'll come back and look at some more of the stops here at this National Monument. It's slow moving in the minivan, and the cars in front of you, if you drive too close, kick up a lot of dust. So you really have your visibility somewhat restricted. And I heard that there's a slide rock, and I just basically flagged the guy down. And he's like, yeah, follow me. I'm going there right now. And he's backing up. I'm going. All right, so that was the wrong turn. We're backing up here. Let's hope he's taking us in the right direction here. So the guy basically said he was here 2 years ago. He doesn't really remember where he was or where he parked, but to the best of his memory, this was the location, and it's about 2 miles in to the Slide Rock area. That was the original plan, to hike that. Oh boy, that's not happening today. So the guy we ran into, another guy we ran into, said that's about an 8-hour kind of all-day affair. We just don't have time for that today. But it'd be great to come back and hike to the top of that puppy. That'd be beautiful. The first tip, if you come to this area, is you better have some very strong bug repellent, because we're probably 50 yards into the trail and we were just getting swarmed by mosquitoes. And I mean really bad. Haley, I'm just having this funny feeling that we went the wrong way at that fork in the trail. So we are back on the correct trail. So we think for now.
2.
We've come to another fork in the path. This is pretty neat because you can see this is the Appalachian Trail. We don't want that, we want the other side. And I'll have to check it out when I get back home again, but I think this might be the beginning of the amazing Appalachian Trail way up here in northern Maine. That would go this way, all the way down to Georgia. All right, Haley, another fork in the road here. Let's try to go left. I mean, we've been wrong just about every turn we've made, so odds are we're gonna get this one right. I hear some rushing water ahead of us. We're told there's a spot where you can actually go in. It's called Slide Rock, and it'll sort of take you down the river. Here's a possible area. That looks like a death pocket right there. We saw some people walking down here. We've been wise, really, to stay close to them, and they would have led us to the correct area. I don't want to jump in this water unless we have some locals here that know what they're doing. Let's go straight ahead, so we can find some people up that way. Once again, we took the wrong turn on the trail. Let's go back up, backtrack, maybe continue around to the top of these rocks. We're going back up this hill. We're going to reconnect with the main trail and take that further into the monument.
But once you get to like the top of a hill, the blue trail goes right, and you can see that it's all open rock, and there's 2 piles right there. And
Go to the left.
Go to the left where the blue trail goes right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty, sweet. So we got the blue trail right here. That's where we were on. And then here's where it branches off. And I think here's where she said we need to make the turn. Mm-hmm. We're due to get one of these decisions right. We were told you can start up a little further if you want, but the danger is getting swept off to the right, and there's a pool on the right-hand side. Or you can just start about here, and you work your way over to that right there. If you want to keep going, you can try to make that bend to the right, but it's a little bit dangerous, they said. You've got some sharp rocks and some pretty swift current. So maybe we'll just try a little short stint today. I don't want to do anything that's going to bang myself up too much. I got to preach on Sunday morning. We're going to start off with a little baby run, okay? And that might be the extent of our sliding today. Here we go. We're going to try one more before we go. I can't do any worse than the last time. Out here all by ourselves now.
Yep.
There was a nice young man with his sister here. I enjoyed talking to them for a while. I admit our sliding, at least my sliding, yours was okay. Really lame. If you want to see a better video of us going down a slide rock, check out the one that's on our website called Slide Rock itself that we did out in the Smoky Mountains. That was a little bit more adventurous than this. But you see the bugs are flying around. Let's get out of here. We got a lot to do today still. There it is, beautiful river. You can see it working its way down, all the way down to here. And again, it looks like there's more you could do regarding sliding, but without anyone going before me and the advice of a local, and now nobody out here at all, I don't want to do anything that's foolish. I like taking chances. If you watch my videos, you know I like a good adventure, but this will be outright dangerous. And maybe I'm an old man, but maybe I'm a wiser man because of it. Let's head back. And also, as we're heading out, please don't ask me in the comments how to find this place. We made so many turns with the car and took so many different forks in the path. I have absolutely no idea where we were at. Plus the locals, I'm sure, want to keep this place somewhat of a secret. I just hope we can get home. Let's do our best, Haley. Try to find our way back to the car. Well, the sun is setting on our day. Unfortunately, all we had time for today was the loop drive. If you come out here and you do your research, I'm sure there's many other activities you could choose here at this amazing national monument. But if you do choose to come here, let me give you 4 tips for your consideration. Number 1, you are deep in the woods of Maine. I would suggest you have a full tank of gas, and if you do any hiking, plenty of water with you. If there is an emergency, it would take a long time to get someone in here to rescue you or your broken down car. Number 2, from the time you enter the monument and even before, the roads are not paved. Basically, it's well groomed, packed dirt with some moderate sized stones, but we made it with the family minivan, and if we could do it with that automobile, I'm sure you could do a loop drive with any car you bring. Number 3, the roads to get in here are not well marked. But once you get into the actual monument itself, there are a lot of wooden plaques that are painted brown with white letters. I suggest you follow them because the road continually branches off in many different directions. And number 4, every known fly lives in this national monument, and every single one of them will bite you. So if you come here, make sure you bring some strong insect repellent. And that'll do it for Katahdin National Monument. Thanks so much for traveling with us. If you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, smash the thumbs up. And remember, here at America's Parks, there's always room for you on our next National Park adventure. Have a great day.